when they're having a really good game, everybody else can kind of take a backseat and you know, ride on Grape's coattails, and that's a great situation. If he's hot again here on Nuke, I'm expecting him to have a lot of early impact, as we are going to get into the action. Third Impact will have the luxury of starting on their CT side, and one of the things we saw as a narrative on Inferno from the T to CT side's flip was that Walker got much more involved. That's what I want to see here for Third Impact. I want to see Walker get the off in hands early, and I want to see him enforce his will across the server, whether he's fighting inside, whether he's fighting in ramp, whether he's fighting the outside yard. I want to see him make his presence felt right off the jump, and that's what I'm going to be looking for personally. Here's going to be a fast play out the secret door. Secret Club not mincing any words about this, and Insane, despite his dualies, well, he's going to get dual shots to the dome. He has been dropped. The bomb will be planted. This site is firmly taken. They even close the squeaky door for good measure because they want to keep the draft out. Now Wolfie goes back there. He gets 2. And this is a massacre. Oh. No other way about it. Secret Club just dominating with this pistol. Barely a moment's hesitation. That is quick. That is done. That is in the books.
Could not ask for more on your T-sided start of Nuke there, Mike, for Secret Club. First round victory. No one drops to the ground. They just stormed out onto A, no hesitation. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Third Impact are going to force up into the second round with 3 Deagles and the CZ, along with, well, Walker's the only one not buying up here because, oh no, he got the scout. Never mind. Maybe it was bought for him. Regardless, Insane is going to walk out here into Mini. And for the T side, you have to get as many rounds as you can early on because once it gets later on into the half, the CTs build up that economy and they start really pouring down on you fours and the AWPs. As Walker's going to get tagged down to 88, Wolfie's going to try and toss a nade in his direction, but it's not going to connect for any damage.
Chitter collects 1 now. There we go. Brett gets a trade. CZ out. Going to be able to get a Galil as well. The smoke will allow him to go for it. Is he? Oh, he's really going to walk this. That was a little bit too far. Vic was watching him the whole way through, peeping. This is a little bold there for Brett. Wanted to make the hero play, though. Now he'll have to back out. Walker just get attacked with that scout. Looking for more. They're chasing him out of the angle, and they're chasing him down. Even if it's a no-scope. All right. Walker dying in style. Maybe setting up Grape to do some damage here, but it is just going to be on to Grape, and he's got a decision to make. Is it worth doing damage? Is it worth keeping your armor alive into the neck? Seems like he wants the damage. We'll have to open this door. That'll give his position away. Here's going to be a swing. He get X with 1, not the second, though, as Wolfie does find the trade. Wolfie was even the low HP player, so if he got that flick instantly, things could have gotten kind of weird, John.
Yeah, they could have, but for Secret Club, good thing they didn't. We get it. A 2-0 is the lead in their favor. 4 AKs and the Galil on their side. They're just sitting pretty with that utility as well. And Third Impact, well, they're just going to have to save. Sticking with USPS's only an HE and a smoke. I wonder if they're going to try for a quick outside play, maybe toss that HE in and try to get some USPS frags. But it looks like an outside play, but not the one I was talking about. USPS is stacked up, 2 over at Heaven and a couple below them. Jitter is going to spray down Brett here with the Galil. Dane Joris peeking around looking for something. But it's probably going to be Secret Club taking this through. Yep, they're just cleaning them out. Grape does manage to connect for 1 frag over on Slight, but Wolfie quickly deals with him, leaving only Walker standing in a 1v1 AK versus USPS. Usually the AK that wins, but Walker somehow manages to escape, at least briefly, re-engages with Wolfie, and he's just a thorn in their side at this point. Drops onto the site, doesn't have a kit, but he's going to try and maybe go for something here. This is a little comical, obviously, and he's going to get sprayed down. But that was interesting.
If he had a kit there,
yeah,
kind of got interesting. I don't think he would have had time, but it kind of got interesting.
He did sneak on there.
Look, they set a little bit of trap out by the air conditioning unit. Just, they got caught. They got caught. Unfortunate. Ventilation, not enough. You know, I've just realized that HVAC vent is right above the lockers. So clearly someone's stinking it up. They need a whole ventilation system just devoted to keeping those lockers smelling fresh. Wolfie up by the shutter. He did get down vent. I don't know if they realized. Yeah, they're going to know now, but Dangerous caught with a nade out. That's unfortunate to even get to pull the pin on his HE. So it'll go straight down to Wolfie, and now lower is taken, and this should be a bomb plant, and this, well, I'll be honest with you, John, this should be a save. They're an impact.
Yeah.
Got to make the tough decision. Grape's going to get a kill. That might coax them back in. Not going to love this choice, but they will go for it now. 4-on-4, it's just too tempting. Smokes. I go down to cover off the doors that were blown off. They'll try and threaten in towards control room, but Slight should trade off of this, and he's gonna get one. Is the trade there? No, Walker misses. And that's it, over and done with.
Oh.
All the bodies dropped. Slight comes away with 3, and that is a devastating blow for Third Impact to suffer.
This is very good news for Secret Club, though. 4-0 lead on your T side of Nuke, looking at a CT economy that is in tatters, and they're going to have to settle for pistols again. This is their 3rd pistol buy-up already in 5 rounds of play. It's going to be 4 Deagles, a CZ, a Smoke, and an HE, along with a flashbang that was just thrown here by Third Impact. They're going to try for some aggression outer yard. Can't really blame them. Got to try and throw something into the mix here to catch Secret Club off guard. Ooh. Slight's going to get another one to his name, but Insane gets the trade. That said, the rifle's not within reach for Third Impact, so just going to have to stick with the pistols for the time being. You see Secret Club jitter down to 17. He's a little bit vulnerable to both the Deagle and the CZ at the outside yard, but now he's going to regroup with the rest of his teammates, and I think they're going to go for perhaps a rotation around to lobby. No, they're going to recommit towards outer yard.
Not a bad effort. Not with the smokes down. Insane's going to get tagged up. Did get a little bit of trade damage on Finn, but it's negligible. And there's a big old gap of that smoke. They just want to avoid someone peeking out from the blue boxes where they might get surprised. Instead, they're going to move down. Brett, pop the vent and move lower, but there's still a player's secret, so that should be heard. Or sorry, Squeaky. There's going to be the swing from Brett. He takes the first. Not ready for the second. There was a push out ramp, but it won't come through. He's still on top of the cooling towers. Vic behind the squeaky door. Positioning. Starting to be a bit of a threat as Brett forward gets the AK. They'll be coming up on the flank, so now time is an issue for them. Player in heaven. Player around the cooling towers. Great hits too. What a shot from Great. Now he's threatening Wolf. He knows that the flank's coming in, so he doesn't have to force the issue. They're trying to get down the vent, but it's a third for Great. They'll take the round. They'll take the guns. The up to boot. And Third Impact are on the board off the back of Deagles.
Grape? Well, hello. What is going on with this man tonight? A beautiful 3K with the Deagle. All 3 of them headshots defending from silos on the A site. And Third Impact, steal one away from Secret Club. I mean, that was impressive for Grape once more, and I think he leads the scoreboard with 6 for his team. As Dangerous is going to engage with Jitter, a fast play, as mentioned, coming through the B ramp. Finn is going to have to wait for the Molotov to defuse. No, he's going to throw a smoke and drive right on through Walker in the meantime, takes down Vic and Mike. This is fast and furious. Dane and Brett get 2 more, and Secret Club, despite the fact they found success early on with these quick rushes, Third Impact are saying, nah, that's not going to work every single round here tonight on Nuke.
That's encouraging to me because, look, yeah, we're talking about Secret Club playing with a coach, but on the T side, it doesn't matter as much. You can have them just roll as part of the murder pack, throw some nades, set up teammates, that kind of thing. And if you can make that fast ramp play work, very tough to stop. Dangerous had a really good feel for it. He gets the first kill. He falls off immediately, drops the molly to prevent himself from being run down. Meanwhile, Walker's back in towards hell to get that next shot through. That's the way you want to do it. That's the way you want to respond to fast ramp play. I don't know what I just did to the syllables of that word. Respand.
It's a new word.
That happened. But it's one of the fundamentals of a CT side of Nuke. It's not normally a thing we applaud, but just frankly, Third Impact have been bad at Nuke. So I like to see it. I like to see these fundamentals. It's the kind of thing where if you're on point in these various aspects, you should be fine. Jitter drops off of Mini, but didn't seem like he expected to drop off of Mini because he didn't check. So I want to think that was an accident. Either way, he's dead. End result is the same.
Oh,
there comes the hit. Yeah. Vic clears. Wolfie gets a follow-up kill. Now they've got the sight, and Vic a follow-up again. It's all down to Walker. He's alone. He's got to save. Bomb's going to go down. They're completely locked out of the site. Walker's in heaven. Maybe he gets a free kill here, but as he gets smoked, his decision is made for him. He'll even spot Wolfie going outside. Go for the double scope to get the first kill. Looking for Vic. Knows they want to hunt. Knows they got a predilection to hunting. As that bomb takes away, he's going to try and keep his big green alive. Just below him. Vic's starting to come up. This next shot, critical. Does he realize the player's right around the cooling tower? Oh, it's going to get weird. Vic catches him on the flank, catches the kill. Make sure the op won't go through, or at least will go through in their hands instead. And Secret Club, well, they found round number 5.
Yeah, Vic snuck through on the blind spot for Walker. Didn't have a clue that Vic was going to come up there, did Walker, and he loses the op as a result. Third Impact still have enough money to bring the op back into this one. It's just a lot more expensive for them. You see everyone below the 1K mark except for Grape. This is a critical round for Third Impact to retake control on their CT side. Good on Secret Club for bouncing back immediately and taking that previous round, but this is an excellent start for Insane. He takes down Slight. Jitter right there for the important trade, though. 4v4, make it a 4v3. Grape does manage to connect on Vic, and now Walker spots out one charging towards him. Can't connect on the first shot. That is Jitter. Misses the second one as well. He's giving Jitter a lot of opportunities to close the gap, and the reinforcements have to come in soon. That's going to be Dangerous going into Locker. Jitter continuing to engage with Walker. Now switches targets, and Dangerous does finally find it, but Secret Club still not out of this round. Finn, the coach, coming through, takes down Dangerous to make it a 3v2, and look at this. Wolfie has snuck his way down to the B bomb site, gets that plant. Finn's trying to join him, but he won't be able to. Cut off by Brett's M4A4, making it a 3v1. Wolfie dancing around on the site, hoping to connect with one, misses the shot, and I think that was the opportunity to get something done. No, he still gets Brett. And now looking for more, but Walker ends the threat, Mike. That's going to be it for Secret Club on the round, and Third Impact take a third.
I'm glad that Walker got that kill. It's a team ace, by the way, which is nice. Not a great round for Walker. Obviously missing the shots outside early, which led to Dangerous likely dying, trying to come back to clear. It turns into a trade, but also just at the end there, lobbed a molly, a little awkward. If that had actually gone into decon, they would have been fine. Instead, it bounces off the catwalk railing, but he gets the kill. All's well that ends well. And in this case, it ends with a third round for Third Impact. But now they're playing with the double op, John, which is interesting to me because it means this is going to be such an expensive buy to maintain. And considering the crazy, messy contact style we've been seeing from Secret Club, a lot of these rounds run the risk of being expensive. It's kind of what we expect. Ooh, utility can't come out here. Great going to get a kill. Jitters traded Brett, though, and Great holding strong from on top of the hut for the moment. He's got the mini player to play off of, and well, they will hold up. The fast play doesn't work here. And when it doesn't work, it really comes to a shuddering halt here, John. It's just like hitting a wall. It's like a tomato flying into a wall at speed, just splat.
Yeah, that's the second time Third Impact have absolutely punished Secret Club on the quick push, and Grape again, 10-5. The man is on fire. It's great news for Third Impact. Hopefully he can continue this type of play for the remainder of the season, not to mention the remainder of this map and series, but now he's going to toss a nade towards Squeaky Door. I believe that breaks down the door. It looks like a Glock rush here for Secret Club, or make that a Deagle in the mix along with P250. Jitter's going to get one, Wilfie another one, but it's Grape again to drop two. Looking for the 3K. He does go down, but it's Walker to calm things down for his squad. Gets Wilfie, and we're tied up at 5. Now, Mike, despite the fact that Third Impact has come back into this one, getting 5 rounds, 5 for T-Side on Nuke is already pretty good.
Yeah, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. Now, the unique circumstance when you're playing with your coach in one spot is the T-side's honestly easier to hide that and to deal with it. So normally we favor a Nuke CT side. It's a little tough to predict here. It is a little tricky. Walker's already gotten in towards Secret with that AWP. I like this. I like this play. He's going to be looking for him. Walker, he'd be walking into the angle. He's smoked off. Is he going to go around out of the red box? Molly goes in. He's gotten down the Secret steps. Now they're actually all just in the smoke. This could become very uncomfortable for him. He needs to hit a close-up shot and get away. He's going to spot one, but there's the trade. That's the problem. His teammate Smokes actually made his life difficult. The Molly, rather. If they'd come around red box, he was perfectly positioned for it. Instead, it'd be left to Dangerous to clean up one. Then pressure in towards the site. They're playing with 2 in sight. Nice. Not a kill. Jitter gets the trade. That was really awkward for Insane. Dangerous will be able to clean one up with PT50, but his life is forfeit as a result. Big mistake from Insane. This bomb's going to go down now. Both players are coming from the shutters. Vic, he needs to hold the line. He's got Wolfie to play off of. These are 2 strong players. There's going to be the first kill coming in. Now position known. It's all on to Grape. Grape's been nuts, but this time he's going to be squashed instead. And that is Secret Club taking the lead. Now, 6 rounds found on the T side. You're right, John. Quite frankly, this is great. And considering how much damage they've been doing in some of these rounds, Third Impact don't have a buy in reserve.
Yeah, this is getting really tough for them on their CT side. And in that round, it looked like, to me anyway, that Dangerous had his crosshair dead on twice on the T he was fighting up against at lower B, at B site. And yeah, they just didn't connect. He was moving a little bit too much both times, and that really cost them. Jitter does get one, though, going into this round. Dangerous trades it back. Secret Club trying to get control, but Dane finds himself a second. They're not really looking up at the rafters right now, perhaps because Grape is waiting here. And along with one other player, all three players, in fact, for Third Impact waiting on that A site. Now Secret Club are trying to rotate around to get to B and get that bomb planted quickly before Third Impact catch on. But they already have. Grape looking for Slight here. Taps away just to scare him off. And now Secret Club are going to play it a little more passively, waiting for Third Impact to come into the site and perhaps catch off one before getting this plant.
Well done. Well done for them to bail out of a tough situation. There's some logic that says you got 2 AKs. Maybe those are worth holding on to if you're not going to be given a kill. They got a little bit of time to work with, but obviously no kits, no armor. This is not an appetizing prospect to come out into the blender. Still, it's too rich an opportunity, so they are going to come through, and it's going to be lambs to the slaughter. They will all hit the dirt. Some economic damage done, but the T side's just so forgiving. That's not really going to much matter. Finn can't even get himself a gun, but again, they're going to be okay. And here's the round where we're really going to get a sense of whether Third Impact can recover on the CT side. They've already given up 7 rounds. You really can't give up any more and feel comfortable at the half switch. You got to make it happen here. You got to make it happen now. And if they don't win this round, we're seeing 9. We're seeing maybe double digits for Secret Club in this first half.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, Mike, it's been a struggle for Third Impact, despite who they've been playing on Nuke over the last 4 matches. They've lost 3 of them lopsidedly, like you alluded to earlier before the match started. Recon 5, 16-4, Secret Club 16-7, and High Coast 16-2. All losses there for Third Impact. As it looks like Jitter is going to go down here early on to make it a 5v4. They really need this round. You mentioned it. Let's see if they can get something done. Oh, Secret Club managed to sneak through into the vents. Dane's going to get one, but only one. Slight trades him out immediately. But Brett does manage to find Finn. A 4v2 in favor of Third Impact. Wolfie, along with Slight, only 112 HP combined. They're going to try and get this bomb planted at the B site. Third Impact are rotating around as quickly as possible to get some presence here, but no one is actually on the site proper right now, Mike.
That's okay. What they want to wait, it's a 4v2, right? You wait until that bomb goes down. One player's hands are occupied. That's when you want to make your move. Right now, they got Brett playing contain at the top of vent. They got a player down the secret step. They've got 2 by ramp. There's no way to get out. So you're just going to wait until Secret Club have to make the move, and you know that one of those players is occupied. The money, not really a concern. Obviously, denying the plant would be great, but they're not going to worry about it too much. There's going to be the tap. There's going to be the attempted bait. Walker spots it, spots the player withdrawing into its door. So again, they're content to wait this. They're content to let it run. 15 seconds on the clock. Now Slate has to plant, and he knows it's not safe. He's going to have to do so. Wolfie's holding this angle. He is locked in. Might get this shot, and indeed he does. That's a huge one to find. Now he can back away. They've got a smoke. They've got a kill. Now the smokes and the mollies can go in. They should just be able to defuse. Brett is going to catch the back of Slate. Now they definitely have it secured. Round in the bag. Third Impact had to win this, and indeed they do. Double up, retrieved. 6th round on the board. Now you just have to keep it going.
Whew. It looked a little bit dicey for a moment there until they took down Wolfie, and then things really calmed down. So Third Impact do find an important 6th round victory. Winning out here would certainly be favorable for them because you don't want to go onto your T side having a losing record on your CT half. And here comes the double op setup again for Dangerous and Walker. You did mention it, Mike. It's a very costly investment to make. And as a result, I mean, they had a couple of saves there that they might not have had it. They've been a little more conservative with those buy-ups. That said, here comes Secret Club for the quick hit. Grape is there to deny 2. Insane gets Vic. Wolfie is going to manage to connect for 1, but it looks like, yep, Third Impact are going to close this one out. Brett with the killing blow. 3 players surviving. They find their 7th quite quickly, and that quick hit attempt by Secret Club is again denied. I think they were just trying to get to this next round, Mike, at that point.
Yeah, I mean, these have worked for them, right? You try and overwhelm, you try and run right in. It's just a question of keeping them off guard. I mean, nearly saw it work. A couple players got caught with utility in hand, but they managed to bail out. They managed to get the guns back out. They managed to do the damage. Still, it's not a bad shot. It's not a bad effort. And we're going to see them make a fast play again, this time towards ramp. Dangerous set up for them. He's going to collect the first. Now he falls. Doesn't have a molly, which makes life hard here. Get it back way the heck up. Try and get back towards the double doors, but they're already chasing. They are already chasing. He's gotten away. He's going to get another kill as a result. The doors are now completely separated. They're going to try and chase it. He's going to punish them for it. You don't chase Dane, not today. A 4K for him, and it's all left on to Finn. The man who shouldn't even be here. He's going to be taken out of the server courtesy of Brett, and that's going to be the half. A 7-8 scoreline, as close can be. We'll see if Third Impact can keep it going on their T side after this break.
Isolated, and my dreaming isn't real, we're separated. I never know, it's coming my way, yeah. Cold out of stone, stay out of my lane, yeah. Leave me alone, this is my moment. Finally found what lights up my fire. When I'm taking it home, I'm stepping it up to another level. Time moving faster than ever before. They don't really know about honesty, but they don't really grow. Honestly, I cannot be stuck constantly. Consciously is a part of me, and I'll never know what's coming my way. Yeah, cold out of stone, stay out of my lane. Yeah, leave me alone. This is my moment. Finally found what lights up my fire.
And we're back here with the second half of Nuke between Third Impact and Secret Club. Third Impact, they come away with a very narrow lead here, but it is far from substantial, John. This could be very rough. The big factor, the big unknown is how's Finn going to hold up on the CT side now? It's tougher to hide a coach when he's on the defense, when he's got to play a position and they can maybe bully that position a little bit. Do we think that that is encouraging for Third Impact, or do we think this tight half might continue?
Honestly, Mike, I think it's going to continue to be pretty tight and well played by both sides. I mean, I do agree with you. You know, having the coach there on the CT side can be a little tough and they can abuse that position. But Finn has held his own on several occasions tonight. I don't think it's a given that you'll be able to win an aim duel with him at this point, and you have to be careful with how you're going to approach site. Not to mention, he's got a great supporting cast there to help him out. So this one's far from over. The CT sidedness of Nuke will also play a factor here for Secret Club, and they got 7 rounds on their T side. It was just quite something, honestly.
I did like what I saw from them on that T side. It's a great way to deal with having a substitute in. You simplify things. You strip things down. You go for faster plays, straightforward hits.
Yes.
You pressure one individual player, and you try and hit something till it breaks. Some rounds it's not going to work, and you're going to look very silly when you hit a brick wall. But other rounds, you roll right through them. And we saw, I think Wolfie had a nutty first half. I'm trying to remember what exactly he wound up on. He had something like 15 kills and 7 deaths when I first glanced. What did he wind up with?
I think he was up to 18 or 19. I'll double check that.
Nuts. It's a good first half for him. We'll see if he can parlay it in the second. Obviously, he can't get quite as aggressive, although they might want to. there a player in by the silos? Trying to figure out what this positioning is. No, he's right outside the squeaky door. That is Vic. As red box control is there for Grape. Could potentially work this outside. Actually does tag up Jitter. So there's a little bit of a duel going on out here. And this kind of puts them on notice. If Jitter goes down, that is the outside right for the taking. Vic's going to get down towards the vent just in preparation. Grape catches the kill. There we go. There's Jitter out of play. And now things are getting very rough indeed. Site can be taken, and they're just going to roll on towards A, having worked their way all the way through ramp, up hell, and in towards the bomb site proper. Bombs down. Round is over. Vic is in a 1v5, and this is looking reminiscent of the first half, to be quite frank, except it was Secret Club that pulled off the 5-man alive pistol round.
Yeah, really good round there by Third Impact, obviously, as they take the first one on their T side. And if it does repeat, if history does repeat itself, obviously Third Impact's going to walk into this with 3 or 4 more rounds on their T side early on. That could be much tougher for Secret Club to face off against, with the pressure of course, match point maybe sneaking through there. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but regardless, here we go. Round number 17.
6
coming
rounds
through.
ahead of yourself.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's okay. It happens sometimes, Mike. You know me.
I never like when it happens with you, though, because I know what power your words carry. It's just this man, every time he tries to speak something into existence, the opposite happens.
No, it's not always like that. Come on, give me some credit here. But yeah, by the way, Dane,
90% of the time.
Wolfie was at 24 frags.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wolfie having a great game. That's actually exactly what Grape had in the first. No, that can't be right. Grape had a lot of kills in the first half. No, that sounds right about Wolfie. I'm just trying to remember what Grape had. Weird mirroring. One player having an outsized performance. We'd like to see it continue here. Third Impact trying to run down outside is not relevant here, obviously, so I will shut up about that and start talking about something else. They've taken secret control. They've got the bomb down secret as well. They've got a lot of positioning here towards lower. Push is going to come to shove here in just a moment, and Dangerous is already in the control room. Speaking of map control, is anybody actually in position down here to deal with them? There's one. There is one. Slight. You need to pull off the deagle play of his dang life here. Clear for him. Oh, back turn. Gonna not connect the shots. Does a lot of damage. No kills found, though. Player's locked out. But Insane will get dropped and his gun taken in towards the lobby room. Just a mat 10. But health's starting to get a little low for a lot of these players on Third Impact. This is starting to get a bit concerning. There's the tags. They are running out of bodies here. A 3v2, and they need to play with the clock because they've got nothing else working for them. Walker wants these fights. He's being pressured on. They know where he's at. They smell blood in the water. Now it's all going to come down to Brett. Can Brett hold the line? He's smoked out. He's spamming, but they're spamming right back through, and they've collected.
Oh, man.
That's going to be defuse. All on Secret Club have pulled it off. They've pulled off the eco round.
That stings for Third Impact as Secret Club get that defusal. They get 3 rifles to work with in this following round, and that could be the difference maker in this match. Third Impact, their economy's not good here. All of them below 3K. Probably just going to have to settle for a pistol, maybe a little bit of utility, but that is going to be all heading into round number 18 overall. By the way, Mike, HLTV lied to me. It's 20 frags for Dangerous in the first half. I don't know why it said 24.
For Dangerous or for Wolfie?
Sorry, for Wolfie.
Okay.
Man, I'm getting all crossed up here.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, no. Wolfie's going to get a quick tag on the head of Grape. Then a second on Insane. Okay. He continues to rack up the frags. There's 23. Okay, so maybe he's going to hit 24 soon, Mike, as Brett is the last one standing, trying to come up from the vent in a 5v1. It was only Glocks, of course, but still nice shots coming through from Wolfie.
Just adding to the kill count. I mean, making it look good as well with the scout. That's style points right there. Finn is thunderfooting. Brett will hear that. Unfortunately, there's not really anything he can do about it. Does Brett find something? Up he comes. Down he goes. Wolfie gets the kill even. There you go. 4K for Wolfie. Anti-eco. Now he's got the 24. 24 and 12. Doubling his deaths with his kills. We like to see that. And it's all tied up here.
Yeah, Secret Club getting the rounds they needed at the beginning of this second half of action, and Third Impact are the ones that are going to be reeling soon if they don't get something going. Mike, what's up?
Grape just got scored.
Ooh.
Just got a little bit of the skin peeled off. You know when you peel the skin off a grape, it just got the weird veininess underneath.
Oh, God, Mike. Yes.
I can't help myself, man. His name is Grape. I cannot help it. We don't get to cover third impact that often. I've got to get them all out when I can.
Fair enough.
That is the most stylish way to throw that smoke I've ever seen. Like 4 different bounces and then didn't land properly. Finn's like, all right, we're doing more utility practice next time, man. I like the idea, though. How many rebounds can you get before it smokes off the secret door?
Got a wall of smokes being set up here by Third Impact. Speaking of smokes, as they are going to walk on through. There's a bit of a gap. I'm not sure if anyone's watching for it. Probably not. I mean, Secret Club aren't really spraying it. And Third Impact are going to be able to walk down here uncontested. Insane leading the charge with 50 seconds left. One player remains at the outer yard. That is going to be Brett, I do believe. Just trying to keep them distracted and throw another smoke. There is Dangerous connecting on the head of Slight. That opens up quite a bit of space on the B side, but you still have Wolfie watching with the with the scout. I think they're expecting it though, because they're closing down the angles, throwing utility. Wolfie standing inside of a Molotov, but still gets the shot over on Grape. Brett is going to respond, but this is bad news now. Jitter gets a 2K. Walker and Brett trying to respond. Back and forth action. Looks like it should be Third Impact. No, Wolfie's going to get one on Walker to make it a 1v1. Bomb is down. Brett has to recover it. It's right in front of him. Wolfie a chance to take him down now. He tries to plant. Wolfie peeks around the corner. Tags Brett down to 2 HP. And he did it. Yeah. Unreal, man.
That's Wolfie. Fantastic. What a play from Wolfie again, but from the whole team as well. Just prevent them from getting that bomb planted. Third Impact, too hesitant in it, not playing together. It's a problem with playing a player on the lurk when you run out of numbers. Wolfie, what was that shot? Standing in the flames, just sniping in towards Grape. We had a big play from Jitter. That was insanity. Secret Club, they find double digits off of some crazy action coming through from the players. Brett obviously just had to save his AK. Having nothing to work with here, but Slight is going to take down one, looking for the second. They're in towards the trophy room. Wants a chase even. It could get very dangerous indeed. You want to know something embarrassing, John?
What's up?
I don't know that I ever put together the dangerous thing. Pilpilski said it in the break here. I've been casting him for years now. And somehow my brain has never made that connection.
Mine hasn't been either, actually. Oh my goodness. A spin is going to spray down Brett here. Wow. I guess it takes someone from the outside to realize that, as Wolfie's going to spray down Insane. It looks like it's going to be a pretty clean round victory here for Secret Club. Dangerous, trying to come through and connect with something, and he does manage to take down Wolfie to make it a 2v3. Can't pick up a rifle, and Jitter's going to put a few bullets through his dome, with Slight cleaning up the rest. That's going to be that. Secret Club take it, and they have an 11-9 lead. Dangerous.
We're going to have the investment come back through for Third Impact. They'll be fine to do so. But even opting to take the Galil so we can have a little bit more in terms of utility firepower. Where do they want to go with this? I'm going to set up for some nades in towards upper. Maybe a fast play after it. Maybe this is just the secret play. Oh, aggression out the hut, and it is punished. Insane shows them the folly of their actions. They tried to go for a bit of a lobby crunch, and they were the ones who got crunched upon. Bomb could be vulnerable here, though. Are they expecting another crunch? Crunch round 2. Electric Boogaloo. The nades come out. That's awkward. And now everybody's dead. What has happened? You killed 2. You had control of lobby. But just the hesitation, and then the second crunch comes through, and it's devastation. Now Brett, he might actually just get flanked. What is he going to do? Does he expect these spots? If Wolfie peeks around, he could be dead, but there's still a player out by the hut, and this smoke should confirm it. Gotta be looking for Slight. Gotta be looking for him. And Brett just wants the dang bomb. Just give me the bomb. He's going to get it. Has a minute to play with. Does he go back through the smoke?
Oh, man.
Oh, keep your gun out, my friend. Utility can't be used right now. You have to worry about your sight lines. Smoke's going to fade. He's going to back into a player, and that is Slight taking the kill. Too many angles to check coming back in the lobby that late. And Third Impact, well, they've given up a third round in a row, Pact.
Oh, man, Mike, what a great start for Third Impact, but the lobby crunch right on back from Secret Club was their undoing. Slight with a wonderful 2K.
Slight has an auto.
Uh-oh. Slight has an
Where's he
auto
playing with
in
it?
play here.
Ramp?
Yeah, ramp. It has to be ramp. At the back of ramp, you can play with
You
the
can-
auto pretty effectively. He's probably going to go behind red box and just spam away in
You can
towards
spam
trophy.
Squeaky pretty well with it as well.
Mm.
Oh, here we go. Brett's got a kill. All right, time to bring a little bit of the pace into your own play. Wolfie tagged up, put on notice. The auto's going to come back around. Now there's a lot of crosshairs just focused on Brett. He's all on his lonesome, but he goes down, though. And they failed to capitalize on his position just yet. Walker dealt with. There is a trade back through the squeaky smoke, but now this is the problem. When you make that kind of a ballsy play, it draws so much focus, you have to capitalize, and they were unable to do so. But Slight just dropped the auto.
Ooh.
Slight just caught one upside the head. There's an auto now down on the ground. Unfortunately, Insane is the only one surviving. Can he get this auto? Probably not. He can do a lot of damage. The one to Vic. Maybe even get this kill. They're going to be pressuring. There's a player coming out trophy. He is not long for this world, and he should know that. Gonna get the kill on Jitter.
What?
These last two players are so low. He could win this. He could win this round. Wolfie looking for it. Wolfie.
Oh.
We'll take that doubt from our minds. Secret Club, they secure 13. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look pretty, but they are inching closer to making this a 3-map series.
That would have been a miraculous 4K from Insane if he pulled it off. And he was close. I think, man, if he could have taken out Vic right before he found that Deagle headshot from the player pushing him, that trophy, that could have been really interesting and spicy, but it didn't come to fruition. Secret Club extend their lead to 4 now, but Third Impact are back on the rifles. 4 AKs and the AWP in Walker's hands. Jitter waiting on the A site. There was a flashbang to outer yard. He's going to go out with Finn. They're going to try and go for some aggression, perhaps, against Third Impact. Brett spams through the smoke and just trying to keep them at bay and in mini. At the same time, though, Third Impact are trying to work their way into lobby, and they're setting up for a potential A hit. Secret Club pacing their utility well. Another smoke comes through for Squeaky Door, and Third Impact are just taking their time, waiting for the opportunity to push.
John Wolfie has 30 kills. We're 22 rounds in.
Oh, my goodness. He's pulling a grape.
Only 13 deaths. He's beyond grape. He's ascended. he's a grapefruit now. More powerful. Finn, playing close by the squeaky door, likely going to be tested as they open this up. He's got a player in Mustang to support. They're going to throw a molly over, but that shouldn't hit the Mustang position. It will hit Hut. Finn goes down. There's still a player mini that they have to contend with. One in the rafters. That gets spotted. This is a good clear. Great 2 kills. Dane, a follow-up. Slight is still able to do something, but at this point, Wolfie's got to save. He's got to save. He's going to back right out. This round has to be conceded. That will be double digits found for Third Impact, and perhaps a chance to crack the economy. Even more of one if they can take this op out of Wolfie's hands. They will hunt for it, but he's got a lot of real estate to rumble on to try and keep this alive.
Yeah, I mean, Third Impact at the very least have pulled off more rounds, I should say, than they did the last time they played against Secret Club here. I think only getting 7 that time. They're already in double digits now, only 3 rounds back. And Secret Club, looking at their economy, this op is extremely important. I don't think they're going to challenge him too much. You have Grape hunting a little bit, already has 2 frags in the round, but he's not going to come anywhere close to that B site. And now it's going to be the end of the round. So the op will get carried over. Wolfie can drop 1. Civ can drop 1. They could force up here. It wouldn't surprise me if they chose to do it with that AWP up and running. And that's exactly what's going to happen. M4 comes out for Civ. Slight going to get 1 drop for him as well. And then Slight can drop a gun for someone else more than likely, unless he just chooses to spend it all himself. So that's going to happen. Finn is stuck on a P250 only. So they're maybe sacrificing their coach here, Mike, for the greater good, as he's going to push up through trophy.
Greater good. Here comes the lobby crunch. On they go. He's the canary in the coal mine. That's some weird molly to throw for Insane. Just straight down the ladder. They're going to go outside this gap in the smoke. I don't know if you want to test it. Wolfie's still got an op, my friends. They got a player down secret. Apparently that's all they wanted. But Vic's going to come to clear it, and Vic's going to succeed. So Brett's now down. The lurk hasn't worked out. The flashbang's been good. Trade is there, but it was just an MP9. This is working out beautifully for Secret Club, and now Third Impact, the bomb's down on the pavement. They got to be a little bit worried about trying to retrieve it. They are dancing to the tune of Secret Club's fiddle right now, and they need to figure out a way to recover. They don't really have any presence in towards the site. They've got a player, waiting outside of Hut? Yeah, 1 player in Hut, 1 player in Mini now, or no, still on top of Mini. There's a lot of risk here. They want to pressure in towards A, and admittedly, it's just Slight there. But Slight has some utility, and now has Wolfie up in heaven as well to support. 40 seconds. They'll let some time play off the clock. They'll see if they can bleed some extra utility out of this. I do think this is going to end up A just based on their current position, but that's a good Molotov to slow them down further. 35 seconds on the clock. They got to make a move. They're just going to run out of time if they don't do this now. One more Molly goes down and their day is ruined. Fortunately, there isn't one available, but here's going to come the play. Gotta do it now. 20 seconds. Vic has the chance to ruin this all. He spotted the bomb. He spotted two. It's over. The round is over. Nothing Dangerous can do about it. He's got to make a decision. Die or live. And die will be the answer. He is done. He is dusted. Secret Club find 14 off the back of a huge 4K from Vic.
Yeah, that's the problem when you wait around, you stand still for too long, and you don't move towards one of the sites and commit with only 30 seconds left on the clock. The CTs can close the gap, come closer and closer to your positioning, and Vic wasn't even spotted out on the flank in too many, so that was their undoing. Third Impact lose immediately after finding a promising round victory, but their economy is still good enough to buy up everything they could need into this round. They're going to favor 5 AKs this time around, which I think is a good decision. The op not necessarily making as much noise as it could on the T side. Wolfie's pushing up, though. Going for the aggression. Could get a call at, but only gets one out of it. Going to re-peek it, and no-scope staying Joris. Grape will trade him out, but the damage has been done. Jitter takes down Brett, makes it a 3v2. Third Impact are really struggling now. Jitter, along with Slight, have Walker pincered in to ramp room, and they're going to take down both Grape and Walker. That is it. Jitter with the 3K. Mike, Secret Club have 5 match points. Or map points, excuse me.
This is just, it's been just a perfect tale of timely aggression. It feels like they're always catching Third Impact off guard, whether it's utility in hand, whether it's just not prepared for a peak. That second shot from Wolfie was a thing of beauty with the no-scope, and his individual form blowing up for 32 kills so far has obviously had a huge impact on what we're seeing here. But the reality is they're just always keeping Third Impact off balance. They are doing an excellent job of changing up their looks, changing up what they want to do. Wolfie just spotted a player getting into spawn. He's pushed outside this time. He's going to get this kill. Nothing that Insane can do about it. So they're already down in numbers. And now they know there could be a player pushed all the way around on the flank. So that's going to freeze them up. That's going to slow them down. Did Wolfie just put a shot into Vic for good measure? I think that's what just happened. A little awkward.
It might have, yeah.
But you know what? He's got 33 kills. We'll forgive him this one. Otto holding down a ramp. They're going to test it this time. And he's going to get a kill. Now
That's
they know.
bad.
Now they know it's there. How much do they want it to cross? They really want to deal with this. They're going to try it. Grape's going to take a bullet in the arm as a result. It's like, okay, you know what? Ramp's closed. We got to go somewhere else. And, well, somewhere else is not really looking too much more favorable. Vic will clean it up with 2 kills. That's going to be the map. We're going to map 3 here when we come back from this break.